did you have to go through for your character in Sherni? And when she talks about prep, she also wants to ask about, was there a prep before going into the jungle?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I met with a couple of female forest officers because, I am playing one, and there isn't much information about forest officers per se, and they were very kind and genuine. Questions, I think sometimes I may have asked them ridiculous questions because I really didn't know much about the jungle, but they were very patiently answered all my questions. Not only did they do that, they helped me understand the scope of their job, the challenges they face, and also how they shared with me their passion for conservation and took me on some forest trails. We also shared with me reading material and documentary links. So that was a preparation, but I think the most valuable one was the opportunity to interact one-on-one with these forest officers. That was a prep I put in.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And thank you, Sunidhi, for that lovely question. Our second question is, of course, for you, Vijay. With a film like Sherni, Amazon Prime Video is not only nudging stereotypes out, but also touching upon a few talking points with our relationship towards the environment. My question is, how do you look at this platform being the ways and means to bring attention to these topics? So are you saying that Amazon, also sharing the name with one of the biggest rainforests in the world, is also being the catalyst for change? Do you look at your platform having this responsibility?
I think all stories have that responsibility, and we're nothing but a reflection of the power of storytelling. From the very beginning, our commitment to stories has started and begins and ends with customers. I think it's really important to unlock really wonderful, compelling stories that help people not only get entertained but also leave something behind. Not necessarily in terms of a message, but it could be a call to action. It's just some drive some higher order of emotional connections, and we strive to do that in all the stories that we tell. So whether it's film, whether it's our series, you can see us always pushing the boundaries on that. And listen, the primary job of every story is to entertain. And we shouldn't shy away from that. But at the same time, we're blessed with the opportunity of creating these wonderful spaces where, in addition to entertainment, we are actually able to further a message, further a cause, further a movement, whatever that is. So whether it's Sherni, which is the epitome of everything that you just described, or for that matter, Shakuntala Devi, a film that we did again with the wonderful Vidya in it and from Abundant Share, the idea was to inspire. It was to use the magical story of a math genius at a time when science was so driven by patriarchy, yes. Right? And shine a light on what the possibilities are and show that anyone who aspires to be what they want to be can become that. Whether it's all the stuff that we talk about constantly. Oh, this crime drama was awesome and so forth. We did a beautiful story about tradition and modernity.
डर तो रहता था कि अरे कहीं से सांप आ गया तो बिच्छू आ गया तो मतलब बड़े जानवर तो आपको सामने दिख जाते हैं पर कहीं पीछे से सांप आ गया. मुझे I used to always be worried about the creepy crawlies, पर अब मैं बिंदास हो गई क्योंकि हमारी शूटिंग वहीं चल रही थी. मैं शूट कर दिया, अपने इर्द गिर्द देखती. तो I really owe it to this film for making me comfortable in the wild. Yes. वो डर निकल गया. And actually मुझे लगता है कि ये nature is our true home, is our first home, and that's what this experience made me realize. कि वहाँ डरने की कोई वजह नहीं है. But I just want to go back to something we were talking about, Rohini, जब मैंने कहा कि the one thing that I realized during this shoot was that we're not in control. But having said that, I want to say that इस फिल्म को करते वक्त मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि ये पर्यावरण और प्रगति के बीच का जो एक फाइट चलता आ रहा है बहुत समय से, उसको अब एड्रेस करने का वक्त आ गया है। आई थिंक इसीलिए ये फिल्म बहुत अहम है, क्योंकि हम एक को चुन नहीं सकते
बिल्कुल,
पर हम हर छोटी छोटी चीज से जो हम करते हैं उससे पर्यावरण पर असर पड़ता है, इसका एहसास मुझे ये फिल्म करते वक्त हुआ। एंड आई फील देयरफॉर कुछ बड़ा करने की जरूरत नहीं है हमें, जितना हम थोड़ा बहुत अपनी निजी जिंदगी, तो शायद पर्यावरण पर अच्छा असर होगा। एंड इन टर्न, you know, because nature affects us as much, I think it will affect our lives in a more positive way. हम global warming की बात करते हैं, climate change की बात करते हैं, गर्मी बढ़ती जा रही है, बारिश इस बार मई में ही शुरू हो गई, ये सब अच्छी बातें नहीं है। And I think we have an opportunity to do our bit towards pay our debt to nature, to the environment. And we have to make a start now. Isliye normally, I feel that, you know, I never talk about messaging in any film. I feel the film is for entertainment, but in this film, I will say that it does carry a special message. Just nothing. Just give a thought to nature. Because nature, निसर्ग जो है हमारे जिंदगी का हिस्सा है, as much as we are part of it.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to take the next question at this point. शुक्ला जी, आपके लिए सवाल है, प्रियंका सिंह है दैनिक जागरण से. शुक्ला जी, सवाल है कि फिल्मों के जरिए वाइल्ड लाइफ और नेचर को बचाने का ये तरीका कितना कामयाब होगा, क्या लगता है आपको?
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत अच्छा प्रश्न है। और विद्या जी ने जैसे बताया कि हमें कोई बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीजें करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, अगर हम अपने डेली लाइफ में ही हम इतना ध्यान रखते हैं चीजों को कि हम जो भी करते हैं उसमें कार्बन फुटप्रिंट कैसे कम कर सकें। भले ही एक हम लाइट ऑफ करके जिसकी जरूरत नहीं है, या पानी को कम यूज करके थोड़ा सा, या थोड़ा पैदल ज्यादा चलकर गाड़ी को कम यूज करके, फ्यूल कम हम उसको बचा करके, या अपने आसपास साफ सफाई रख करके, हम छोटी छोटी चीजों से ही अगर हर व्यक्ति एक छोटा सा कंट्रीब्यूशन करेगा, तो ये इतना बड़ा देश है 125 करोड़ पॉपुलेशन का, तो वो मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा 125 करोड़ से, और वो बहुत बड़ा एफर्ट हो जाएगा। तो ये मूवी जो संदेश देने वाली है, और इस प्रकार का जो सार्थक सिनेमा है, पर्पसफुल सिनेमा है, ये मुझे बड़ा यूनिक लगा। मैं इसलिए विक्रम जी का और विद्या जी का बहुत बड़ा फैन हो गया हूँ उसके बाद से। अब तो इनके लिए बिल्कुल ब्लाइंड ऑफर है, ये जो यहाँ पे रखेंगे मध्य प्रदेश में, मैं आंख बंद करके उसमें आगे बढ़ जाऊंगा बिना सोचे हुए, क्योंकि मुझे इनके कन्विक्शन पे भरोसा है। और मैं इसलिए ये बात कह रहा हूँ कि ये पर्पसफुल सिनेमा कमर्शियली भी वायबल है, और साथ में बहुत बड़े संदेश भी नीचे तक दे जाता है। और विद्या बालन जी ने जो रोल प्ले किया है, ये जो हमारे बैक ऑफ द स्टेज वाले जो प्लेयर्स होते हैं, जो फॉरेस्ट ऑफिशियल्स हैं जिनकी बात आपने बताई, जो रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, वो कितना अपने जीवन में सेक्रीफाइस करते हैं, कितनी मेहनत करते हैं फॉरेस्ट को बचाने के लिए। आईएम इज होम टू द लार्जेस्ट फॉरेस्ट कवर इन एनी स्टेट इन द कंट्री। वी आर होम टू द लार्जेस्ट पॉपुलेशन ऑफ टाइगर्स, लेपर्ड्स, एलिगेटर्स एंड सो मेनी अदर वाइल्ड लाइफ। तो ये कोई एक दिन में नहीं हो गया, ये हमारी नेचुरल हेरिटेज है। ये बरसों से very assiduously we have been pursuing to conserve the natural heritage, और इन सारी चीजों को इस सिनेमा के माध्यम से लोगों के सामने लाया जाएगा। और वो जो बैकरूम बॉयज हैं, फॉरेस्ट ऑफिशियल्स हैं, चाहे छोटा सा नीचे बीट गार्ड भी हो, या बहुत बड़ा टीएफओ भी अपने क्षेत्र का हो, या प्रिंसिपल कंजर्वेटर ऑफ फॉरेस्ट हो, वो कितनी एनर्जी लगाते हैं, सिस्टम से कितना उनको लड़ना पड़ता है एक एक चीज को बचाने के लिए। ये सारी बातें विद्या जी अपने रोल से वहां दिखाएंगी, तो मुझे लगेगा उनका हौसला कितना बढ़ेगा, वो दुगनी मेहनत से, दुगने जुनून से काम करेंगे। तो मैं तो बड़ा फैन हूँ, और आई हैव नो हेजिटेशन इन शेयरिंग कि मैं आधा जंगली हूँ, यानी मेरी घरवाली भी फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर है, तो इसलिए भी मेरा बहुत अटैचमेंट है। और मैं देख रहा हूँ कि इस प्रकार के सार्थक सिनेमा से जो हम पब्लिक इश्यूज को अगर हम सामने लाते हैं सही तरीके से, तो उनको एड्रेस करने में शासन को, प्रशासन को, गवर्नमेंट को भी बहुत हेल्प मिलती है। इसलिए आई एम वेरी बिग फैन ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ।
बहुत shukriya. That was such a wonderful question and such a wonderful answer as well. Let's take the next question. This is for Vidya again. Vidya, ये सवाल आया है शोभा का Zoom on Life, a digital platform से. कह रही है कि you talk about the constant man-animal conflict, especially around the periphery areas of reserve forests. What's your take on it? And does the film actually focus on some of these issues as well?
Yes, I don't want to divulge too much about the film, but the film definitely deals with that. Because when you talk about the jungle, you cannot, when you're exploring the man-animal conflict through a story, this is something that cannot be ignored. We humans are dependent on the jungle, and the jungle is dependent on us. It is a very symbiotic relationship, and I think that has been beautifully dealt with in the film. I hope you see it and get your answers further, because I'm struggling a little. I don't want to say too much, so I'll leave it at that.
Thank you so much for that. All right. The next question, of course, is from Sandeep from ANI for Vikram and Vijay. You and Amazon, of course, go a long way with Breathe Into the Shadows, Durgamati, Shakuntala Devi, and now Sherni. Could you please throw a little bit of light on the strong collaboration between the two of you so far?
Vikram, why don't you go first?
I think the examples that you've given underline the strong collaboration. Creators like us look for platforms that become homes and understand our sensibilities and our creative efforts. And we found a very warm home in Amazon. Really, it's about understanding each other and each other's creative rhythms. And I guess that's what keeps bringing us back to each other. And I'm happy to say that it's not just Sherni, but there are other series in development as well. Apart from Breathe, there is a show called Hush Hush, which is in the middle of production. We had to pause it because of the pandemic. And there is a show called The End, which features Akshay Kumar, which is set to start later this year, early next year, depending on how the situation is. And above all, it's that intangible comfort that our creative talent gets when we work with Amazon Prime Video. I mean, I can say that for you, Vidya is such a close collaborator and partner to all the work that we do, that when I had the first discussion with her saying, Vidya, you know what, theaters don't look like opening, and it does seem very clearly that our film is going to be ready, and should we wait? And then we started discussing the possibility of Amazon. You know, the comfort and confidence that she had, especially after Shakuntala Devi, that our film will be taken to its audience and justice will be done in terms of outputting it. That is the X factor that makes this collaboration even stronger.
Fantastic. Vijay?
Just one additional point. You know, we believe we're connectors. We always look at getting the best storytellers and the best talent, becoming a home for them, and connecting them to customers, because I think customers deserve that. And we will go to any extent to protect everything that allows the storytellers to thrive and provide them with the most conducive environment across the board. Whether it's films, whether it's series, whether it's anything else that we do in the future that we haven't done right now, as long as it serves customers' interests. And as far as Abundancia is concerned, again, I go back to my earlier statement, which is, you know, the world needs more creators like Vikram, who have those two vital ingredients of conviction and courage. Abundancia was one of the first ones to step into the series world at a time when I'm pretty sure even we didn't know what we were getting into. We still don't, to be honest. I mean, we're still figuring things out. And it takes a lot of conviction to actually step into that and say that, okay, this is a journey worth pursuing. And finally, I think the beauty about this relationship and how it's evolved over time is that we are super collaborative because we have our distinct identities and we respect that of one another. We really respect everything that Abundancia brings to us, and I'm pretty sure that the entire team at Abundancia, besides Vikram, respects our point of view and what we are, what our strengths are. And so I think that's what makes this work. And you know, the most, I mean, the glue to all of this is obviously the talent. And I don't remember a time when and believe me, it's not without our disagreements. We do have quite a few of them, but I don't know of a time when we haven't resolved everything in a manner that everyone is gung-ho about what we're about to do together. And I take a lot of pride in saying that because it reflects our commitment to becoming the home of talent across the board.
Well, now we know. Thank you so much for telling us a little bit of a collaborative secret, as I might call it, between the two. Vikram, there's another question. This will be our last question for the media Q&A. I know that the film was shot in COVID times in MP. So this is a question to you as somebody who brought this film to life. How did you get around that? First of all, it's in a territory that's unknown. First of all, it's in a forest. And secondly, you're in the middle of a raging pandemic. So do you want to talk us through the challenges of bringing this project together in such an uncertain time?
Talk you through it. I could write a book about bringing this film together to where it is with one of my co-authors being on this panel. But, you know, for us, and I say this for the entire team at Abundancia and, you know, leaders of this film like Vidya and Amit, for us, what was of paramount importance was everybody's health and safety. We shot the first schedule in Bhootpalasi, and that's when at that time, it was referred to as the outbreak. We weren't yet calling it the pandemic, and that hit us. We didn't know when it was going to get okay. We had to literally finish that first schedule, get everyone back, and then restart the film once the lockdowns eased in October. I still remember, and Vidya will recall this as well, the picture that went out on the day that we restarted the film was everyone except her in a PPE suit with masks on, and that everyone included the Panditji who was doing our Mahurat Puja as well. And that, I assure you, is probably one of its kind in the world. We were very, very strict about the protocols that we laid down. What helped was that we were out there in the wilderness, so things like social distancing, things like not being in areas with high viral load, etc., were sort of taken care of that way. It was challenging, but I'm happy to say that we came through virtually unscratched on this, God's grace, and it just made us stronger, and the desire to put this film out faster was more than ever before.
Thank you. Thank you.